Okay, you guys, so I have a revelation. So I was reading, continuing on with Genesis, but this time it's about Joseph, which was Jacob, renamed Israel's son. So here's just the little story time, the tea of the Bible. So, Jacob married Rachel and he loved Rachel, but he also had to marry Leah, which was her older sister. God then came to Jacob and said, your name is now going to be Israel. And the reason being is because Jacob literally represented and is the father of the nation Israel today. The reason being is because Jacob, with all of his wives, so Leah and Rachel, the two sisters, he married them. Then he had children with them. He had children with their servant girls. And then with their servant girls' servants, he had children with them also. And that birthed the 12 tribes of Israel. Then all of his sons of all the 12 tribes also had many wives and had children with them at this time. So now fast forward to one of the descendants of those children, and Jacob, aka Israel, is still alive. It is Joseph, which we know the dreamer, Joseph of the robes. So all of Israel's slavery, where they then had to be delivered from out of Egypt by Moses, was all because the brothers did wickedness and evil to Joseph. Because they sold him and they meant it for evil, God then allowed Joseph to lead them. And then during the time of famine, you guys will read this between Genesis chapters, I'd honestly say go between Genesis chapters 40 through the ending of the book, because then at around like, I want to say like maybe like 44, that's chapter 44, that's when basically after the famine, and Joseph had moved his entire family, basically all of what is considered Israel at that time, the nation of Israel at that time, is his family. Okay, it's lagging a little bit. So the nation of Israel at that time is his family, and they're all alive, and he's like with basically the entire nation, which is his father, his brothers, his brothers' wives, their children, his children, all of them. So he moves them to Goshen to help support them during God bless me, during the famine. And then at a time, they're like, after the famine, they're like, well, we sold and gave you like all the money that we had in order to buy the food for this famine. And so they were like, take us as slaves.